Thank you, Chairman. I speak today in strong support of the aims to H.R. 1406, the Sustainable Cardiopulmonary Rehabilitation Services in the Home Act. This important legislation will open up access to virtual intensive cardiac and pulmonary rehab services for our nation's seniors so that they are able to heal and recover at home from severe cardiac and pulmonary episodes. H.R. 1406 improves access to much-needed care, especially among underserved populations, and has been demonstrated to improve chronic care and cardiovascular outcomes. Every year, more than 1 million Americans will have a heart attack, bypass surgery, or other cardiac events that will make them candidates for these rehab services. The data shows that completing a cardiac rehab can increase life expectancy by 5 years and reduce hospitalizations by 30%. Despite CMS and CDC having set a goal of having 70% of patients complete this rehab, unfortunately, we are currently only at 8% completion among those eligible patients. One of the most commonly cited reasons for why there is a lack of success is the lack of access and the challenges associated with commuting to a hospital twice a week for these services over the 3-month prescribed period. Fortunately, one of the very few silver linings of the COVID-19 pandemic was that we saw an expansion in access with seniors being able to access these services virtually at home through their original telehealth flexibilities. Virtual cardiac rehab results in an overall 18% reduction in costs to the system and a 38% reduction in hospitalizations. Similar results were seen in pulmonary rehab for patients with conditions like COPD, which showed that there is a cost-effective program that also reduces hospitalizations and ultimately improves the quality of life. This bill would restore this access to our seniors and ensure that they have greater access to the necessary cardiac and pulmonary services at home. I urge my colleagues to support this legislation, and I yield the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back. Is there any one